public schools here in California. Yes, in Los Angeles, there are some schools that aren't great, but there are plenty of good public schools that these kids can go to. That's every kid here with any 2 nickels in their pocket. They all go, "Oh, I go to Crossroads and Crossbows," and they're 3 years old. It's like, give me a break. They can go to a nice daycare. There's so much perception here. So you can have a second child and do it reasonably. 110%.
Okay.
They don't need designer clothes. They can have tons of hand-me-downs. My son got all kinds of hand-me-downs. That's all he wears. He's filthy all the time. I'm not out buying designer clothes for him.
Well, the college, what is it, 75 grand a year
Oh,
now?
give me a break. If they stay in state, you could go to Cal State Long Beach here in Long Beach, California. Gorgeous college if you're a resident for $10,000 a year. Give me a break. There are now, yes, but everybody thinks their kid's going to Harvard. It's like, get over yourself. Very few are. Oh, they're going to Yale.
It's true.
Okay, well, great. And if you've got the money to shell out $100,000 paycheck, terrific per year. But give me a break. No, tons of kids in states all across this country can go to school for a reasonable price, and they can go to a fabulous community college for 2 years and then have a college experience. But nobody I want it to look a certain way. Who
Well,
cares? And at the end of the day, they're just an alcoholic like the rest of us. I mean, give me a break.
well, Jax Taylor, call Sarah Fraser and she will help you manage your Maybe you should go
I'll,
into financial planning on the
I'll
side,
manage your
darling.
finances in a heartbeat. I live below my means constantly. And I mean,
That's the way to do it. Seriously.
sometimes, yeah, it's nice to, you're like, wow, I should buy that $7,000 Cartier love bracelet. But for who?
7,000.
What is it now? Eight,
What
nine?
is that, like the 2020 prices, darling? Or you could just do what Louis did and get the fake ones for the girls and Trey.
I would do Louis Smart. Yeah, I would get the fake ones. Nobody knows the difference. Anyhow, I'm on a rant today, and
I
I do
see.
not need to be, giving everybody so much sass.
No,
I
it's okay. You're having a moment and better you than me.
I
Well,
I don't like this. I'm sad about this divorce. I really am. To me, is there something more there? It doesn't seem like it's cheating. Was it the finances? Was it the baby number two? I'm
yeah, don't
sad.
really. I'm sad about it. And I'm so gone in this world. It's not an insult. I just don't look, this is real. Okay. This is real. So I want to apologize to Jax and Brittany because I really doubted this for a long time, but I gotta be honest. Is this really, I mean, yes, this upsets Jax, but does it really upset him? Okay. It upsets him, but I still think part of Jax is like, oh, this is great that she did this on the show. I think Jax, this is the second chance. I think he, for the show, is loving all of this. I can't help it. That's how I feel. No, you're upset that your life is falling apart, but I think Jax is like, man, we are making good TV. The king and queen are breaking up.
Mm.
But
No, I think you're right. And yeah, it's why I can never be a reality star because I adore my husband and son more than anything else. And to me, they're worth more than any other paparazzi pick or anything, and keeping our family intact as long as it's healthy and good. I would quit the show. I'd be like, Jax, we have to quit. Like, we have to work on this. Like, we have a little boy who relies on us. Like, we have to, I don't know. So I just can't.
And did the Valley cause this? Like, no, it didn't cause it. Like, they were having problems anyway, but like, you know, eh, did going back to the show and having that taste of fame after having the paycheck ripped away from you for 2 years, like, I don't think that helps. Like, did the Valley, I mean, Brittany seems to have found her voice. It's saddening me, but I'm kind of here for it. I mean, Brittany's found her voice, man. The girl in the corner that you thought would do anything for the guy. And by the way, who would have predicted that Stassi Schroeder, very happily married, mean, Lala's single. Nothing wrong with being single, guys. Lala's single. James and Allie, okay, they're dating. Tom and Ariana are a mess. Yeah, Tom's going to end up with this model, and Ariana's going to end up with Dan, her rebound. Give me a fucking break. I mean, Katie, you go on a date with her, she opens her mouth, and you're like, no, I'm interested in having a happy time here today. I don't want to be brought down during our fucking date. So I'm going to walk out now. Girl or guy is going to walk out on that. So Schwartz, duh. Oh, I'm supposed to pay for the check. What's a check? I usually just leave without pay. So, I mean, who would have predicted Stassi Schroeder would be the one over there? Very happily married, that Stassi Schroeder. Very happily. The
And what did
guy
you make?
adores her.
We
Yeah,
can just do rapid fire of VPR and move on. What did you
sure.
make of Joe? You know, Joe, my gosh, as she goes by on Instagram, posting a video saying, I'm finally letting go. And it was a compilation of all the time she spent with Tom Schwartz. She got very mixed reviews on her Instagram. It's still up if you want to go see it.
What were the positives to that? I mean, I'm just
Not,
asking for a friend.
not many. A few of her dear supporters just saying breakups are tough. But I looked at
Breakups.
that video. You don't think they were ever really together?
I don't
She
know.
alludes to the fact that what they had was very real. I I'm going to say this. I watched a lot of people think this is so desperate. Over 800 comments. Somebody wrote, I'm sure his current girlfriend loves this. How is going through posting old photos and videos a year later moving on? LOL. This is an odd post. She is posting partly to purge it, but also because he gaslit her and purported to the world that their relationship was less than it actually was. I am much older and it happened to me. You will find someone who appreciates you and will value you. I think this is
Mm.
a woman that was really in love with a man that's a reality star. I mean, he's very handsome in real life, I will say. Very striking. He's
She's
over
very tall.
he's
He's
very
listen,
handsome and he's cute to talk. I gotta say he's hot. I can look, haven't you ever been this in love where it's so hard to move on? It's so hard.
yes, as a fucking 18-year-old closeted gay male, sure. Yeah. As an adult, no, it doesn't cut that deep. I don't have that in me anymore, unfortunately. But it's just reality. If someone doesn't want you, no, I wake up and I turn the dial to happiness. I believe happiness is a choice. Every time I say this, I get at least one hater. Uh, Book me for the podcast consulting, the business consulting, or the life coaching. Yeah, I do lots of life coaching on the side. And by the way, I really do talk Bravo for 30 minutes or an hour. You want to go one-on-one? You want all my secrets? What is this? What is that? What did Margaret say to me in my sleep? Book me. Life coaching. Happiness is a choice. Snap the fuck out of it. We're doing tough love here. And yes, I really do life coaching to the person in my DMs that asked yesterday. No, get over it. This is weird to me. It's creepy. Maybe he gaslit you and try to put you in your place. I mean, I also am looking at the other aspect of this. Is this really what Joe is going through, or is this like